be great on State of the Nation. We're going to be here up to 5 o'clock, and we're going to have a wonderful time together. Joseph, how you doing?
I'm okay. Moreover, I was going back on yesterday. The road condition, were there any bouncing and stuff like that?
No.
Especially what kind of accelerator cars are using?
No. That's one of the best roads
in our country for now.
That's one of the one of the best roads we have, and very good. I remember when that road was in deplorable condition. I went there on several occasions. It was very terrible. But thanks to, I think it was constructed during Ellington, right?
Yes.
That
road from ERW Junction straight to Buchanan was doing early administration first time.
Yes, and that's awesome. And we expect our roads, all of our roads, to be the same. It takes a lot of time and resources. But well, if we have roads, going to Buchanan almost like an hour.
Wow.
Maybe because the cars were moving, too fast, but maybe because they were moving too fast, right?
Okay.
But at least if you ask him to drive from here to Buchanan, maybe I would take like 2-3 hours.
Then it mean you were a bit slow.
Okay. Well, I think 2 hours, right?
Yes.
Two
between
hours,
1 hour 45 minutes.
Okay, very good.
Because for the females, the driving are quite different from
the males. Leave me out of it. Talk about somebody else maybe operating normally.
If that Mohammed Traore, I will have 45 minutes.
No, you can take 45 minutes. But the road is good. I just trying to tell you that the road is good, and even from here to Kanta. Yes.
Yes, that's another good road.
Yes, it's also good, and yes. So that's what we're advocating for, because and if you have good roads, other things will fall into place, and it will all be good for every one of us. It will boost our economy, and it will help us a lot.
Because you reminded me about the other part of the road that you two traveled to the other day. I think on your way to Freetown. How you call that place? From Douala, is it Roseville? One of the road that you talk about where government carry on some good workings there. Yes, I don't really remember. We're discussing some road maintenance because we were talking about the deplorable area at the front of the Freeport.
I think it's around the Freeport, around there. The entire place, all the way going to the bridge, to the bridge, around St. Paul Bridge, right?
Yes, at least gradually, they are making progress when it comes to road maintenance. They are gradually making progress. Yes. I must say, I'm experiencing too many feedback here. That's why I'm so busy making some adjustments.
Okay, so sorry out there if you're getting any feedback. The technicians are working to ensure that we come up. But it's good to be back again. Yesterday I had a wonderful time in Grand Baza. I was there for a few hours.
Okay.
Yes, I didn't actually go around. Unlike the last time I was there last year, I was there. I went around, I saw other things, and in fact, I was actually working on.
And you confused me a bit on yesterday when you say you traveled with the president, and when I asked you say you were homework, I said, "Oh, she left His Excellency behind, or what?"
You Josephus, you can make every little thing big.
Oh.
I actually went with the president's convoy. I was in one of
called Bettie.
Yes, and we went. We actually did what we were supposed to do.
Okay.
Did our work, and we met other journalists there. A lot of them were all over there, and we all work, as a team. Yes, we're so many others from town, and even the other journalists who are also in Grand Baza.
And it was wonderful having you, especially when you propounded on how the program was.
By that time, I was in my room.
Yeah,
by that time, I was back.
Yeah,
I didn't stay to eat. I didn't stay to go
memorize everything that went on there, and at least for the benefit of the public, they listen to what went on there, and that's what makes the radio important. So, we also want to appreciate our silent listeners. Like we normally say, there are some people that just glued to True FM. They don't normally call, but they listen 24/7, especially when True FM is on. Even when True FM go off, I sure sometimes your phone can get embarrassed.
Yeah, it be like,
Yes.
I'm the, some, but I mean, it happens to everybody. Everybody, when True FM is off, they'll call you and say, why is it, why are off? And why are doing this like they got some share here.
You know what can make me laugh sometimes?
Yeah.
What when you're traveling and someone knows that you work at Truth FM, they can say, hi, your director general, Hachi Lai. And you understand? But on the station go on, they can say, where is Chilayo?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
can start
yeah.
calling you other reporters, announcers, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So it can
sure.
look so funny to me. I say, okay, we didn't ask for the chief on the station, or you can ask for the
Yeah,
chief.
because that's why
Mm.
we are very, very, very much essential, very important.
Mm,
Um, because we are here to disseminate information.
for sure.
Yeah.
And that's why yesterday, once upon a time we were on this platform, you were talking about being proud, where we carry you, our lifetime on every shirt. Why is it that we should be pompous in life? Vanity is vanity, or is vanity.
Hmm.
Yesterday when Amy and I were sitting here, I must say I try to retrospect on some of those things, because for every time you go somewhere else, you see people from funeral home and say, but then, what about life am I living? God, well, let me just praise you and just be feeling for it. So sometimes, like yesterday, we were looking at some things. I said, even this very institution that we all serving today, sometimes you're never going to be ungrateful in life. There are some people when they leave, they don't come back just to say hello. Oh, I just stopped by to say hi to the chief, or I just stopped by to see, I was retrospecting on one of our colleagues who left me here, went to the States. Like once upon a time, I was in the room lying down. I was
Hmm.
just telling Email on yesterday that I listened to her when she came from the state. Her first visit was at Truth FM. Yeah,
Hmm.
when she presented some food and non-food items, I said, "Wow, and this thing is back in Liberia. It takes some people to do that,
Hmm.
because she makes me to think about where she came from. Yes, because it was through the media she called the one or two contacts she were able to leave for the people. At least she came back to Liberia for a visit. She said, "Let me go speak to my people,"
Yeah.
and I welcome that, and we all embrace her. And it was welcome. Yes, because to be very frank, I did not mince my words on yesterday. This station has made so many people. There are some people that become very ungrateful in the process. When they leave, they don't come back. They don't come back, and God bless them. So we are not saying that a battle will be promoted in life, but sometimes you look back to where you come from. Even our mothers that gave birth to us, sometimes when we reach a certain level, when our mother coming to visit us, I don't know if you have experience in some community. Some people can tell my man, what? Are you kidding? Tell my
Hmm.
mother and sometimes your mother can, oh my, what they giving me hard time? I get money, I get money. Hey man, there's a way you can talk it. Even you don't have, right?
Hmm.
But your mother that gave birth, there's a music I was saying. I don't know if it was between Nico or who he said she can piano or color setter. You heard that music before?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Something like that. She can be a color setter, said my mama. And that's reality. Some people they just distance themselves from their mother because the way in which their mother look. And if that woman had not given birth to you, you are never going to be on this earth. God
Hmm.
come first, your mother second. So sometimes it goes to remind people, and not to just sit and talk politics, but that one thing I can admire, but you say, Josephus, this country is not all about politics.
Hmm.
Politics. There are some people that can feel for people, they will go to get some food, two bag of rice.
Hmm.
Sometimes you tell them, thank you. Yes, people can learn to be appreciated. That was someone said, what's the difference between a minister giving two bag of rest and he carry on radio, and a common man giving two bag of rest and he cannot be heard on radio?
Hmm.
Is it not a sin, or is it because he bearing the name senator or representative? Sometimes we wonder why. But however, we are here. Echo Bank Orange Liberia, they are our proud sponsor. When we take some words from our sponsor, when we come back, the lead host will go directly through the menu, and what will be looking
So
at
what
straight.
you were saying, I'm trying to get an audio. I actually saved it this morning,
Oh,
but
relating to what I was just saying.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It
okay.
it actually that's why I'm mute. Is actually it's very good to be grateful.
Okay.
Giving back is good,
Yes.
and giving back is good. It's actually good, and at a certain point when you reach to a certain level
Mm.
in your life, you always have to think where you came from. For example, okay, I live, for example, I attended Cover Mission,
Yes.
and that's my alma mater. I
Okay.
graduated 2007, and if I haven't to reach a certain level, even now, I should be able to give back.
Sure.
Well, I should be able to give back to that institution. It doesn't have to be millions of dollars. You can give back, like what I'm where I am, what I do. There is a way to give back. And another thing is that when having this coming home. Is it coming home, right? Coming home where you have to go back to your alma mater, wear your uniform and stuff like that.
Yes.
I think another what we're actually proposing on this platform is that when you when we're having this coming back or coming home, we should. I mean, some schools have done it, but let everybody raise something that they be able to give back to the school. It's not only about wearing a uniform, wearing a uniform, um, going back to the school, have fun, but there should be a project that you should be able to unveil. Do something. If that baskets, broom, um, or towels or white bowl, marker bowl, do something. Just give back to the school and see whether you can be able to paint the school
Like the other day,
or do something.
sure, like the other day, someone was sharing a joke. They said, once upon a time, the current senator of Monserrado County went to visit one of his old school, in New Georgia, in person of Saah Joseph. So at the time when we were in the school there, yeah, the woman now who is serving as the principal, very old. So when the senator walked in, he asked the woman, you can remember me? The woman looked in his face, but said, no, no, no. He said, you remember once upon a time you told one for to kneel down here, the boys, okay, you hard tired. And that time he went, he donated into some bonus of zinc and just all that. So when he called the phone, he said, oh, you listen to us, I just we talking about now he student he never knew.
Okay.
So it was so funny. They say senator to just laugh because the woman is old now. Yeah, he's old, so you never make the senator. So at least he thought it was to go back because those were the people that educated him at the time.
Okay.
So people got to be very, very careful in looking back from where they come from. And these are some of the mistakes we normally make in life. Look back. There's a song that says, when I look back, and you say you can sing, you sing the soprano, let me sing the bass.
Yeah, I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
What have you?
I say I'm begging you. But let's listen to this one. Listen to this one. Yeah.
She touching this one.
Yeah. So before I can bring on this this audio, you talking about looking back is very, very important.
Yes, sure.
So you will only look back depending on how you left.
Okay.
Yes, that's another one. Okay. It's going to be grateful on how you left. Forget about working.
That means you got to look at the negative and the positive aspect of your going.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know negative or positive aspect of it.
Yeah, because you see something.
It's good. So whenever this guy I know him. He's Matthew, I think Yamplo from the Ministry of Information, right?
Sure.
He's all on social media, for example. Okay. He's all on social media saying this, and he was, I think, suspended. And then later on, he had to resign. I'm just making him a case study, right?
Okay.
And now he's going about doing this, doing that, saying this, and stuff like that. Well, when those kind of things happen and you have to go back, it takes a lot of
Sure.
I don't know how to put it, but it takes a lot to go back because of how you left and what you did. So when you are leaving, you don't just leave with noise or stuff like that. And you understand?
Sure.
So you have to leave and know how to exit. If it is time to exit, know how to do it. But if you don't do it, you create problem. You do this at the end of the day when you want to come back, it becomes a problem.
Sure.
And when it comes to the mother thing, you were talking about your family and they have this might say, Mama, I thank God for you. Mama, even your mother is disabled. If your mother is disabled, your mother is blind and disabled, she's poor, or your father or whoever, who's your guardian, your parent, your parents are your parents, and you have to treat them with so much respect. But let's listen to this one and see what the pastor have to say. Yeah, okay.
Yes, so why you there trying to get him through? Because this message is very important on a serious note. Yes, because
are we even on this? Please see whether we even on. Because it sounds like we're having some technical problem here. I hope the guys from the technical department can monitor to see whether we're having problem here.
I think we are on because I'm hearing myself. What is it?
Oh.
Silence is wisdom. There are times that the answer is silence. If you, as Jesus kept quiet, silence is wisdom. There are times that the answer.
Okay, yeah, we're getting there. Okay, thank you. I think it is okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
We,
I'm trying.
we just want for the audience to grab something here. That's what we're trying.
You said what?
No, I said we just want them to grab something what we're saying.
Oh
So,
yeah. I'm trying. That
Yeah.
is very thought provoking. It's very important. Okay.
There are young people here. Now you are doing well and you leave your parents. You see, some of these are old folks still doing what they were doing while they were young. Mama is still carrying wood in the village, and the man is here giving donations to churches. I'm not against it. But make sure that in all your lifting, you do not forget those who helped you. There are many people who do not take care of their families. But sometimes you come to us as men of God and you bless us with millions, whereas the family members are suffering. It ought not to be so. We're rounding up. We'll apologize after.
That's how you were saying. I was basically looking for it to see whether but I think
And these things happen.
it's
These things happen.
Yeah.
But we overlook it.
Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah.
And so, and like what is that? We just take our time, just talk about this, happy to put some people back on track.
Yeah, social issues.
People forgetting about their parents too much. Yes.
It's important.
Sure.
It's very important.
Sure.
But that's how I want to welcome you back to. You want to welcome you back in?
Yes. Yeah, we'll welcome you back.
To State of the Nation.
Sure.
And yesterday was actually wonderful in Grand Bassa. The launch of the IRS agenda and a county development plan as well.
Sure.
So we'll take maybe like 5 minutes to look at it. But this is something that we're going to be doing like all years, like almost like the SONA or the State of the or the July 26th oration.
Okay.
These kind of powerful speeches that we cover at times, and we take maybe a week or two to talk about it, or even anytime we want to talk about certain things, we have to make it as a reference. Go back and pick up a paragraph, highlight the paragraph, and say, okay, we're going to be talking about this today. That's how we're going to be looking at it. And I even told you the last time about the National Agriculture Plan, that the book, there's a very big book in the office there that I usually read at sometimes a page, to get more information. And I was even going through it. It will from 2024 to 2030 it will take the government. I mean, to execute it is almost a little over 700 million. Yeah, a little over 700 million. So that is it. But now the the arrest
Agenda.
agenda that was launched. We'll look at it a little bit. Yes, we're deep into time. Sorry, we had some
Yeah.
technical issue right here, but we solved it already. I think yes.
We are set now.
Yeah,
We are set straight up to 5 o'clock.
we are set, and we're going to be speaking on some training issues as well. One of which is the how they launched yesterday. We'll highlight few lines to talk about it, and we may go to the counties to speak with some correspondents if the need arises, if they are available. Sometimes it's very, I mean, they go about, sometimes they use their own transportation to go and fetch news. That's being passionate about what I know. It goes beyond. This whole profession is about service. Yes, it's about service. Some of the guys will go use their own money and go. Sometimes they ask and it's not there. They use their own stuff. They go about places for how far and hard to reach areas just to collect information. That's why when I see some journalists, sometimes they behave some way, somehow, I get so angry because this is a noble profession and you're supposed to be serving professionally. You have to be very ethical. You have to know that there is a guide, the journalist creed that guides us as a body. When we get to know these things, we will not be disgracing ourselves everywhere. Yes. And a very good friend of mine who is in a video circulating on social media, if he's listening right now, he knows that I'm so disappointed. Let me tell you another short story before we can take our sponsors. There is this international NGO that asked me to do certain thing, like connect with someone to publish an article. Say, okay. I ask somebody, oh yes, can you? Let me just say, it was even the same fellow man. Yeah, let me not play around. So the article was given to him with all of the figures and everything in it, but he decided to exaggerate and making things appear like the way it is supposed to be. That was wrong. And then we try telling him. I called him on the phone. I said, take this story down. And the people that I'm working, they said we should put the story down. The people that I'm working with say we should. It is, it was not actually what was in the article. And it just embarrassed me. Frankly, put it down. He said no. Put it down. He said no. Do the correction. You said no. He said no. Do the correction. He said no. We won't make it attractive. It's not about being attractive.
Contrary what when I say,
yes, and because of that, you will actually make the people look like they're lying, like they spreading false information, So we gotta be very, very careful. Yeah, very, very careful. And he didn't do it. We have to connect with the manager or the CEO of that institution before the person brought the story down, did it, and then had to publish. That was unprofessional.
I think sometimes some of our colleagues forget to know that stories that are not truthful, it can really lead you to jail.
What will you say? Well, I wanna, and for it to be looking attractive. That is exactly what some people are doing out there. Journalists will always sit here. We're not going to be talking. We're not going to be pointing hands at the executive, pointing hands at the judiciary, pointing hands at the legislature, and at the legislature mostly. And we forget ourselves.
Yeah, considering ourselves.
We need to have the moral rectitude to be able to point hands at other people. If you say you are a journalist and you cannot compose yourself, then you have to find somewhere else to be, because this profession is look, take you to the correspondent, and I can correspond
But
from across the country.
Sometimes we frown on the opposition. We say as an opposition, it doesn't mean that you enemy to the states, right? So we as media practitioners sometimes, yes, you dare to help. If you sit behind the microphone, Nana, and just tell somebody say XYZ happened, the first thing, you know how many people will believe you, because anything you pull out from behind the microphone, if you just sit there now and say Charles Taylor has been free, you know how many people will think they will. You listen to the truth, event. They say the free charge today. The free charge, what are two or now, but people will still be, one or two people will still believe it. So what you have done there now, you are creating a public discussion now. People start calling all over here, there, and yeah, you're talking about the sponsor, but you need to inform the public.
That's why I gotta be careful. Every time we come, we need to have a time to, caution. Look, it's not about. I hear people saying, you know how many years I spent in the profession. Excuse me. It's not about how long,
but
how well you do your job. How well you do your job. How well you take your job seriously. And if you say you have stayed long in the profession, you should know better.
Sure.
Yes, you should know better. But somehow I see you coming and we listen to that, right? We can feel so disappointed. So disappointed. You're not, if you don't want to be in this profession, look, they say, oh, journalists not really care money and stuff like that. Yes, we understand that, right? At a certain point, you will get what you're supposed to get. But if you want to be, you don't mean no sweating the player.
Sometimes
I welcome you for the country of grandfather.
But you know what happened? Today, you inside, you also the cool just as not enough.
I don't know why everybody complaining about cool. I'm not feeling anything. But anyway, yes. So going back to the journalists, the journalists, right?
Yes.
If they wanted, sometimes we can be looking up to say, okay, this one can serve as a guy or the senior comrade in the whole media. These are the ones that can really, really disappoint us. They can really, really disappoint us. Yeah. Because one article when they write it, you can know straight that is so biased. When you read one line, you know straight that but we will continue to try our little best. We will not discourage the younger ones that are coming. I'm young. Yeah, I'm young. But there are people who are behind me who are looking up to me as well. And we have to keep the space professional. Yes, keep the space professional for these younger ones to see and respect the work that we do. Because we had a journalist in school here, Chief Chris, so busy, and we are thinking on how to regroup. To regroup. How you doing, Brother Patrick? How you doing? My man, we need to catch up. Yeah. So we need to regroup. Yeah, we need to regroup. Yeah. So you see, we were trying to re-strategize to see how best we can do it, because we don't want the dream to die.
Sure.
Yes, it's about bringing up young, journalists.
Yes, because there are so many young people that still have the interest in becoming a journalist.
And then, and they be saying, how long? Look, even when I entered the PL elections at one time, and look. Some of my senior people, my senior bosses and I have behind me, they were strong. The other one, you see, when you try again, now I can say, I get problem with you. No, they say you have no way. Hey, they say when she's not in the race, it was a very big debate. Somebody call me for that and say, what? You know that person? I say, yeah, I know that person. He actually taught me at the university. Okay. Yeah, and he's very, very an elderly man. So he said it's not about how long, even though I started practicing in this country from 2009 at ERBC. But I took a break, went back to the classroom, stayed there forever. It was work already. I came back on the radio. I accept that. But as soon as you want to start to be saying, how long you now stay? Yeah. It's not about how long, it's how well. So coming back, we'll have to use this medium to caution our fellow journalists to be very careful, because you're disgracing us at it. Disgracing us. You are disgracing us. You're not only your one, because you're part of a body. And I'm calling on Judas Carnival to put your feet down. You and your people. I'm part of it. I'm part of the team of those who supported you even though it was last minute time, I didn't support you the first time. I didn't support you the first time. I didn't vote for you. Yes, the second time I had to support you because of the policies you were all pushing. So one of those was to build the capacity of journalists within the country. So the more they attend trainings and stuff, they will get to know how important, they get to know what is journalism and the importance and how important they are to nation building. So I think we'll have to stop here now and take commercial, right?
Yes.
Josephus, you want to say something?
Yeah, yes, before you take a commercial, because you stop to where we will be going for commercial, and then you get some training issue. But I think coming out of work like there's something different, right?
Yeah, just by 4.
Yeah, by 4. I think that will be our last segment for the day. 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock. We will have with us in studio the Chief Executive Officer of the Anthony Weather Foundation. He will sit with us here, and we will be scrutinizing the report of Montserrat County District 2 Representative in person of Sekou Safore Cannon. Mr. Anthony Weather will sit with us.
Yeah,
on the last segment.
So this is Tori Kennedy from Butcher Radio. Comrade, how you doing? Yeah. He's also talking about the proliferation of media institutions in the country. With our regulation is one of the main issues, and that So he said the main by which story. Yeah, he he just basically like that. Change it. He said no, he can't change it because he wanted the story to appear. I was like, comrade, are you telling me? I'm so disappointed. Then one time he saw me somewhere and he couldn't stop holding my hand. He held my hand, went all over. I said, I will think about it, because if I have somebody, if somebody asks me, say, can you do send me a reporter? I want the news to be published in this article. That was my contact person at that institution, but I will not go back to him, even though he was holding my hand, passing all around. I forgave him, but I'm not going to do it, because I do not. I respect, people. Yeah.
Why were you profit?
Yeah, that was very, very unprofessional. Yeah, no, he did not. He was trying to exaggerate. Yeah. It's 5. It is 5. When I give you something, it's 5. It's 5. If I say 6, it's 6. And you understand? I will say this one story before we take commercial. But Orange in EcoBank, you're our prime sponsor. Look at you. Oh. So this thing happened during COVID. During COVID, there was a press release about, not quite an institutional, international, organization. Yes. Said they were helping students, over 100,000 students, and they just left it open and said, oh yeah, we're helping students with this, we're helping to feed them and stuff. It was so nice, kind of a press release, and everybody, people carry it. There was a circular, they share it everywhere. They reached to my entity, Bush Chicken at the time, and
is that you got it in the
Bush Chicken News Online.
Okay.
So when I saw this stuff, and then I tried to ask 1 or 2 questions to the CEO, Jefferson Korea, and he said, but Magdalene, do your investigation. Yeah. So I said, okay. So while others were publishing,
yes,
I would not call them, because somebody I know them very well. While they were publishing, I decided to go back to the same people and ask them, where did number coming from? In fact, they were not even the first. I started to call DEOs, CEOs, call principals, all around the area. Yeah. When I called them, some people say, well, no, maybe that HB thought that won't happen. Some people say, well, no, our journey can be no. I said, okay. So I went to them and then asking the question. Quickly, I was put on speaker. I could feel it, everything I know when I'm on speaker. So they said, email your questions. So I was in connection, talking with my CEO, Jefferson, how you doing this afternoon? Yeah. So he said, keep, asking them. So I keep engaging them. And at the end of the day, the guy said, we need to have lunch.
Okay.
Yeah. He said, we need to have lunch. I said, well, he actually asked me to send the questions. When I sent the questions, he replied. It took like 2-3 days to reply. And the pictures they sent, If you are feeding people all around, you will have different kind. Look, we're not stupid in this country. Hmm? Yeah, some are. Yeah, we're not stupid. The picture the man saying, one. Then now when I asked again and say, we need to have lunch. We did not have that lunch up to now. I didn't go. I didn't tell them yes. I didn't say no. I just left it like that and say and told my he said okay, but then say so they came back to me. They told me say thank you for trying to investigate. Even then they were making other people to look up and other people publish an article without investigating. Yeah. So we have to be very careful. The little job or the little space that we have to serve the public. Nobody is perfect. Oh, yeah, nobody is perfect. In fact, they cattle bene and myself and I eat cattle bene and I know cattle sweet. But frankly, we have to do our job professionally. The first experience I had with cattle, let me tell you the last story.
It's so good. I don't know for the name cattle.
That was carbon mission. Carbon mission. No. Carbon mission, we say press trouble. Even at that level, we never even knew nothing. Somebody wants stay on it. Honorable Snow came from, I think he donated books from China and he gave the school at the time 30,000 Liberian dollars. I can remember. Yes. Either 2007, 2006, either 2005 or 2006. That was way back.
Okay.
Yeah. At the time, Honorable Snow was senator for representative for district number 6. Yeah. And when I even asked questions, those other guys that were just there, we all stood right over there as a members of the press club that time. And they had 1 or 2 questions in sport. They had a big recorder that I ever say
school channel and waste.
I even no idea of nothing about and I don't even know whether he gave money to the press team. That kind of that recorder with a cassette.
Okay.
They had it there. Yeah. They did 1 or 2 questions. They gave money. I remember they gave money, but I can't the amount or what I can't remember it. Hey? And they all those I was sitting here, I can't remember them. But one person I could remember. I will not call her name. So they eating cattle, they eating money that is intended. The chief president said gratuity, right? They like an appreciation. And it is that way down the way. I didn't even know about journalism. I saw those guys, then they eat all that money to even get all reset and say, okay, say all of, and at the end of the day, you know what happened? That audio was carried to Zeze Koluba. Koluba Zeze. Yeah. At ERBC, that news was on the 7 o'clock news. And all of us were happy because I was one of those who contributed, who sat down and put some stuff together. And at the end of the day, the news came from Carbon Mission, and they work on it. Koluba Zeze work on it. So that video, Hanson again put it in our chat room, and I watch it. I feel so bad, and we have to take time to be. Our friends can listen to. They can listen. They everywhere. They want to go play. They say so now they can say our daughter. So now they say sister or whatever. But let them know that they need to conduct themselves appropriately. Yeah. So we have to make some money, and generally we can be calling on other people when there is an impasse, or I don't know what the impasse are in at the legislature, at the lower house. If there is an impasse, we use this media. We talk. We make people to feel bad. We call on and the other person to stop this, and we have to always advise ourselves as well. Let's make some money. We'll come back, then we'll see what next to do. So that's how I want to welcome you from Grand Bazaar.
Yes, and you know, I just sitting listening to you attentively propounding, but sometimes it's good for some of these messages to go across. Not everything
Yeah,
will be talking to other people and we cannot compose ourselves.
yeah, yeah,
So there's reality.
yeah. It's real. So we actually Henry, I tell how you doing? Happy belated birthday. Yeah, yesterday I was so busy, very busy yesterday, and my personal videographer that does all of my videos, my documentaries, and everything. Henry, I tell how you doing? Your wedding is coming up. Where wedding is coming up in March. So 4 o'clock. Mm, the office of Honorable Sekou S. Cannon of District Number 2, Monterey County, how you call it?
Finally deliver
Yeah,
the district report.
he report.
Yes.
And somebody wants to come and scatter, break it into pieces, the entire thing. Yeah.
What if they come in looking from page by page?
Oh, they come and scatter it, or they come and break it into pieces. Also, yeah, guess what? Yesterday, I was somewhere again. I was worried, and one of the journalists who covered this event
Yes.
said he was listening.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, the last time we were talking about it when you're
Yes,
making your
yes.
report. And I said, but come here, you should have called to say what you know.
Mhm.
Yeah, he said, but I listened, and your analysis wasn't bad, but I mean, that's it. So let's make some money.
What? I tell every day studying for car to go to the bank. Tell the traffic are not easy. By the time you reach the last, I'll make you scared. Hey man, how will shopping material for the Christmas season?
You're here too hard. What can carry you to the bank again? You can get tired? Every day, bang, bang, bang. How much in your account set before you wasting transportation?
I know, eh? That just smart you. I want to go shopping material for the season.
Why you need to go to the bank? You can pay right from your phone.
You, Lehana?
Well, I thought the last time I downloaded the EcoBank mobile app for you.
Yes, I still got it.
So you can use it. Go on the app and go to pay merchant. You can scan and pay for your goods. You can also buy LEC credit. You can pay your water bill. You can buy scratch card all right from your telephone.
I forgot how. I remember I used it to shop it at the supermarket before.
So you can use it again. It's also available at restaurants, boutiques, hotels, and even provision shops all over Liberia. Just make use of the EcoBank mobile app this Christmas season and avoid that stress of standing in a queue.
EcoBank, the Pan African Bank.
Living life with Max.
But well, you living life in a kind of economy, you joking, eh?
My girl, I'm living life to the max with Orange. No joking Benny inside.
You boy, what do you mean by Max? Please break it down for me.
So you not hear about Max yet? The all-in-one new app from Orange Liberia.
I saw something like that, though. But what is so special about this new app?
My girl, with the Maxit all-in-one new app, you can manage everything from Orange Liberia in one place. Data and voice, checking your balance, tracking your data and cost usage, access all Orange Money and Orange Energy services, watch football games, listen to music, play games, and so much more. But the best part of the app is that once you download the app, it's free. No data business before you use the app.
Wow, this is so interesting.
Tired of juggling different apps to stay connected? Wish there was one app for everything Orange Liberia? Well, wish no more. Say hello to Maxit, Orange all-in-one app that helps you live to the max. Access data and voice offers. Enjoy high-speed internet services. Monitor your balance and usage. Track SMS, calls, and data easily. Stay connected with Orange Money and Orange Energy's services and products. Get entertainment, games, music, and more. Purchase tickets to the hottest events. And shop with ease from online vendors and consumable products. The best part? It's zero rated. No data charges to use the app. Download the app now on Google Play Store or App Store. Just search Maxit LR. Live smarter, live better, live life to the max with Orange Maxit. For more information, call 111 or find us on Facebook at Orange Liberia.
Orange.
I've kissed the moon a million times. There's two things in the sky. I've seen snowfall in the summertime. Felt the heat of the towers above. I've seen the world from the highest mountain. Tasted love from the purest fountain. I've seen the lips that spark desire. The butterflies 100 times. We've even seen miracles. I feel the pain disappear. But still, I haven't seen anything that amazes me quite like you do. You bring me up when I feel down. You touch me deep, you touch me right. Do the things I never done. You make me wicked, you make me wild. 'Cause baby, you're my number one. Sailed in a perfect dream. Sing the sun and make love to the sea.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you like the song?
I love it.
Oh my God.
What is that is flying?
What?
Yes, I've seen some action from the music.
Please allow me to read it here. The part where you is
But I
that.
hope when that autobiography or what? What's that?
No, you looking at the people EERD.
Oh
Oh
God.
God.
You know, sometimes Thursday becomes Sunday.
Yeah.
It's the last day in the week for State of the Nation, so some
Yeah,
just
sure.
jovial and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. So like you 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 you
Why you not reading it? Well, you got ask you question.
well
Oh
so we yeah you texting women
no.
no just about only complete
Well, I was just waiting for but I did that more pamphlet.
no but it's long it's actually the this speech was delivered by the honorable minister of finance.
Okay.
Yes, and yesterday I reported online talking about the how you call it the amount that they will need to execute or to implement.
You're
That's
talking about the
it.
IRS agenda now.
Yeah,
Okay.
the IRS and
I mean
also
the amount they need to implement the IRS agenda.
from 2025 to 2029.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from 2025 to 2029, it, 8.3 billion from 2025 to 2029, and is intended to drive economic growth, reduce poverty,
Mhm.
and enhance human capital development. Human capital development is very important. I will let us to look at it a little bit because this is something
Yeah, go
that
right
we
ahead.
always talk about. The importance of human capital development. Yeah. So I want you to talk about a little bit about poverty reduction. Yeah. What do you know about that?
Yeah, poverty reduction it comes from so many angles.
Yeah.
Sometimes the way in which you start your life, the way you prepare your life. Someone says in parable, the way you made your bed, how you rely on it.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the poverty reduction too, if you look at it from the government angle, yeah, there are time mechanisms can be put into place. You said something yesterday when you're on the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there have been so many government that have come and gone, looking at the present and that of the past. So when you come to this agenda, sometimes the
Mm-hmm.
agenda, the platform of the government can be so unique. But how for this agenda to be implemented as another thing? And then when you came to the point where you said, because when I posted the question to you, where you stated that if and only if, because I was giving example on one of the quarters when it comes to the previous government, because if your background comes from somewhere and God elevate you and you within that comfort zone and there cannot be a way to see prosperity within that zone, people say, but then no better.
Yeah. You
So,
are right. You are
when I
right.
posted that question to you, when
Yeah.
you said that all eyes are watching now when it comes to the agriculture sector.
Yes, because it's going to help to
Great.
employ a lot of people and also reduce
Thank
poverty.
you.
So the human capital development is all about improving skills, knowledge, the abilities. Meaning in short, they're going to ensure that people get the necessary education. It all comes down to education, right?
Okay.
And the skills they also need to make themselves marketable. For example, TVET, right? TVET is another. When you go, I was named brand ambassador and a media coordinator for the Confident Builders Vocational Institute.
Great.
The last time they graduated over 100,000, not 100,000, I'm sorry, 100 students in different disciplines.
Okay.
Meaning when they leave from there, they can start work immediately. For example, if they thank you, self-employed.
Sure.
If they they have, if the place is if the environment, if they have job now, place wherein people can, companies are available, investment to, you got investors coming and everything. Those people are not going to sit down because they know how to move heavy duty machine. They know how to sew. They know how to do other kind of skills, right?
Works, plumbing and stuff like that.
Yes. So they are interested in improving skills, knowledge, abilities, and also the health of individuals. Also, is very important. It falls right in this human capacity or human capital development, so that it can help to maximize productivity. Because when you're not well, how will you go about going to work? You're not going to work if you're not okay. If you're not okay, you will not work.
No.
Yeah. If you're not okay, you're not work. That's why we always say health is
very important.
Health is wealth.
Our more people can put focus on the health sector.
Yes, because when you are well, you will contribute positively to the society. Yeah. So it's a serious cornerstone for economic growth, social advancement, and sustainability.
And sometimes you see, you are right.
Development.
Sometimes when you're trying to put more emphasis within the health sector, people just feel that you try to preach politics.
No
politics.
Very
important.
Politics is everywhere, right? But we can't just, even when we used to be discussing business on a Friday with all the guys from across the world, right? Yes. We can root out politics from business.
No.
They are
because if you get in business, you want to see the reason why you call there, the interest, the capital.
Yes.
What you keep.
But at the end of the day,
there should be some progress.
Yes.
In what you are doing.
Yes. If you wait a little second, then I will learn on what I want to say. My partner.
No, the problem is I'm going to waste time with it. Even Chave, right? Because I know. Maybe
my partner will maybe fit in the studio.
You won't give us more glory. Anything you get involved in, there's a result.
Yeah, you are right.
Yeah, there's a result.
You are 100% right. But what I wanted to come down on is that we can root politics out of all these things, because our government, everything, I would say, I call people from Germany to come and do stats or carry on survey, right? All of our activities, not all, but 80% of our activities rest on the government. Yeah, let me just say, our livelihood rests. And that's why you see this whole this whole arrest agenda that was launched it's a plan, a development plan. What we want to do, how we're going to do it, when we're going to do it, where we're going to do it. The where is, that's why they counted development agenda scheme in for the 15 counties.
Sure.
I even tried to connect with the internal affairs minister. We need to host him.
And so everybody need to get involved in making sure that the RS agenda is implemented.
Yeah, usually I call him Uncle Sakila. How you doing? That's almost like a family person to me. Yeah. So I will really want to know how it was actually developed. Can we have communities as well to do their community development agenda? It's like either you community chairman or you won't be community chairman.
They don't really cost enough, so they got to get involved.
They have to get involved.
Yeah, they need to.
Because if we have the county development agenda, it's very important.
Yes.
It's going to, it will actually, if we, what I say yesterday, let me say again, maybe you're saying that your office is down. Liberians are very, very smart when it comes to crafting of policies. We take time. And if you read the speech that was delivered by Honorable Minister yesterday, Finance, he said they started from May 2024. I stand to be corrected. May 2024. Having sleepless night. Yes. Working on it. That's a lot of time to craft this. Time and resources. And even the budget that was submitted in draft
budget.
Yes.
Okay.
They took a lot of time. The last time on a Super Money show when we were there, he said that his people was having sleepless night to have that document crafted. So when we get all the document and then they want to read the money again, they say feed yourselves. Liberians, feed yourselves. The National Agricultural Development Plan that was launched last year around I think July or August. These are all good plans that will guide us as a nation. But
if we just work together?
Thank you. What do we do with it? What actually do we do with these plans? Do we just leave it and start to do something else? And the issue of continuity. I support continuity. Let me just be frank. When somebody is doing well, they are in certain position. If you come, leave them there. Especially when they have been very professional in doing their job. It's not about that all the time. If you read Article 18.
No, so it's not about who replacing. Who are you replacing the person with?
Thank you. If Article 18 of our Constitution will tell, just to paraphrase it, everybody have the rights, should be given the opportunities as long as you are qualified. You are a Liberian, you are qualified, you should be given the opportunity. Regardless of your political affiliation, your political affiliation, your sex. Oh yeah, that woman, man, she's supposed to be in that position. That woman, what she even doing that main job? Like when I came to State of the Nation, I used to sit there so quiet, watching everything. I used to read the comments coming. Well, reading the comments, they used to be saying, hey, say you want to what men can do. Today now they want for me to do the radio 1 hour. Today now they see now, they're listening. And when I started talking now, then I used to tell Chief Chris, when he come, I used to go to work. From work, I have to come back. Then they'll say, Mommy, what again? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So So they'll say, Mommy, what again? He said, oh, well, you will get a free talk. Then they say, Mommy, what I see now, you said what happened? They won't enjoy you. You say, what happened? You say, Mommy, but what again? She come to work today, then they will go back and forth. You say, I used to tell somebody what they want here. But yes, I support continuity.
Okay.
Yes. If I know there was a turnover, no, I think I had a both people can call it, right? When the other government come in, the other, they take over and there is all of those documents are there. Those ongoing projects should not be ignored.
No. You just peruse the document and the previous government left, and then you can pick up from there.
Should not be ignored. Even though we have this particular agenda, if the Unity Party continues, fine. If another party continue and have the takeover,
So if you just sit there and say,
that's
oh, because the Unity
yeah,
Party government we will not work with the average agenda,
yeah.
we all are Liberians. We are working here. We are Liberians.
Thank
So
you. That's why
mhm,
being an opposition doesn't mean you should oppose everything. You should be
no,
constructive in your opposition.
sure.
If you say, okay, we'll make this play ungovernable for you, nobody can you sit here. Let me be a friend. What I will fight you?
4 minutes to 4 o'clock, are we crossing what our correspondent?
No, we're not going. We're
Oh,
taking them. We're not
okay.
taking them.
Okay.
The last thing will be about the overcrowdedness of the
Oh.
various prison.
All right.
So let me come down on this one before.
Yes.
So if you say we'll make this play ungovernable, we'll fight you. When I mean we'll fight you, I'm going to tell Hope to be running behind you. No.
Speaking in parable.
Yeah.
Blessed are those that walk in the You know, this is where Jesus confused more people when it comes to parable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what kind of papaya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will tell the people
Don't
that
pay your
support you.
husband the same.
And that's why we continue to build a very good relationship with our people. So when we tell them something, we want them to listen to us because we always speak in the interest of the people. So nobody will want me, to play the backseat in me and say, oh, like what happened the last time somebody called on the radio and started to threaten me about our robber. He said, I will call you my horse, and all kind of people started to, everybody was afraid and concerned, and you wanted us to take it higher. Okay. But yes, but let's be frank. You're not going to use me to sit here or I'm going to tell you that I am going to encourage you to get involved in violence. No, just rule that out.
Magdalene, let me hold you there. Just to point you there quickly and take this straight thing from bombing coming from Usman County. Yeah, the Ministry of Justice has declared 2 inmates wanted after escaping from the Tottenham West Central Prison. I think it's just that we just mentioned it.
Yes.
Thing.
Yes.
I think that's what
yes. Yeah. So that's it. And yeah, but these guys. Yeah. So I mean, can you please try to connect me where I was talking about?
Yeah, you were talking that you are on the average agenda where we all are Liberian. We shouldn't just sit and look at the party alone.
So continuity, right? I support continuity.
Where they stop, we should pick up.
Thank you.
We all join hands together and work.
That's it. So if continuity, if these people don't come back to power, well, the good ones that they'll be doing, it should be like an ongoing, some people can be doing ongoing, some project they will never end it. They will just be seeing ongoing in a district report.
Yeah.
Or in a they will be seeing ongoing. But well, but ongoing. So let's continue to support, because if we don't do it, it will affect us. It will affect us. Sure. If United Party continues, I support continuity. Some of the ongoing projects, complete them. Give credit to who credit is due.
I think when it comes to politics, time you talk politics, but when elections are over, it's about time that you come together now as people in a nation.
Yeah.
Where you will be able to move your country forward. If you do this, I think Liberia in the next 20-24 years, we will be making some progress, because generation goes, generation comes.
Yeah.
You will not be here forever.
Yeah,
so
sure.
You need to pave the way for the younger generation that
and you put it right, the younger generation. So everything you are doing, you should think about the young people.
Yes, not yourself.
You should think about the young people. The last time the young people were in the city were interviewing we said, then he named young people. He named the Prime President Jeremiah Kun. He named other people, but he forgot about JMB. I said, also you're scared of you're afraid of the president. It's an open secret. The president is an aged person.
Sure.
And anybody will want to reach that age. Because I admire that at certain age. I admire people who are aging because of the wisdom.
Yes.
And experience.
And moreover, other people pray to reach that age.
Other people. So I mean, it's something that should be celebrated, right?
Sure.
So to go back to the arrest, do you know why something? The AARD, that's the arrest agenda for the arrest agenda that was that was launched yesterday. Do you know something? The government will provide only 30% of the funding. You want to know where the 70% will come from?
That's why we listen.
The 70% will come from development partners, private sector, and the diaspora. Those of you who can say, well, the people in the diaspora, they're running them up. The government is also depending on them for their support. And how can this be achieved? One of the ways this can be achieved is for us to have a common ground. What the word I'm looking for? To have an environment that is free from violence. Because if you cannot have an environment that is free from violence, you will not get people to come and invest. International partners will not come here when you're chunking rock all around from one place to another, You're burning the other one. Anytime you get there, you're burning something. When you get there, you're burning, and you know the negative impact it has caused on us as a people. It has caused on us as a nation. Those buildings, anytime you get vest, when somebody make you vest, you go, you put fire there, you burn it.
Yes.
Public facilities, buildings, you go there, you destroy it.
And we sit down who they will post on page.
People take a lot of time. They build their houses. You get angry when something make you fast, you go there, you burn the area. But then you want the international partners to always be spending that money. In the whole 8.39 billion from now to 2029, you will need the international partners, and it can be achieved. So look, those are you from the rescue family. You all know that the government needs to raise 30% of the money here. To implement the IRS agenda.
Yes.
Because they want to reduce poverty, they want to have job creation for you,
so
for everybody.
Everybody's cutting jobs.
It's a time to put all hands on deck. I think when you get ready, look, until you say when I get there with your people there, right?
Facebook in small. Yeah, when you have to want it in somewhere, the whole worker know that you go there. I think small. I'm not saying
you should get this enchanted UPist or from the UP Alliance. I'm not saying you should not get angry with your people. Yeah, you're right to get angry. You know, some of them, the power is making them drunk. They don't even think where they're coming from. They don't pick up the calls. They don't talk to you. It's an open secret. We know about it. We know them. They're too big. But I'll tell them, 5 years is you just going one, right? It's not far. You will need it, very people.
Yes.
And if they forget, we'll remind them. Look, there is a time when during the election, when people are writing nonsense on Facebook, or they're screenshotting. I get it. Okay. There was one of my friends who got masters. You would not imagine. He was saying all kinds of demeaning things. So when the elections were over, when he posted it on Facebook, he said, Come here, I expect this from you. I said, okay, when you were loosely talking on Facebook and writing things, I was screenshotting. And y'all forget. Because the day I won't bring them, I will bring all those screenshots. The day I won't bring that bill, I'll bring. They say like, bro, that boy. Yeah. He said, come here. I said, come here. You are a master degree holder. I didn't expect you to go that low. You can say you're not supporting this team, you're not supporting the person. Yeah, but to go be saying they want that one, I say I lose it for you. Because you even looking at you get masters. I was telling him that he cried on me. I had to bring a poster. I said, but I said, got it in my gallery.
Yeah, so that's it, Magdalene. Yes, wonderful, man. You know, when you travel that from a country, you get more energy to energize to the public, and that's how she looked like. 5 minutes.
That's how I look like, but that's how I am. No. I'm begging you, don't start that. I'm begging you.
Oh,
yeah, not say rightly.
God, yes.
Say
where are we right now? Where are we?
Maybe you want to take course. Because Mr.
I just wanted to say maybe 2 minutes on
this. Please do it. Please.
Yes, you know, actually, I think I sent your test early this morning because going around to some communities looking at the prison centers, our eyes are just focused on Monrovia when it comes to the prison business. But I think what our bosses need to do now is to leave the various offices and sometimes visit these substations around the various areas, because sometimes some of the prison compound, to be very frank, when you enter the police station, you got to get OSA. Yes, some of the prison compound are very deplorable. No delta, nothing. You get strenuous. You can never tell anytime your police director can claim on you, and just like that, filter up. No delta, no tassel, nothing. Why did they choose someone committed a crime? But in so doing, the person to in jail, they too they need to be taken care of. Because if that person that will say the government kill, you know what they can say? If that person die in the prison, they will say the government kill. So I don't know. Can we take few calls before what our guest?
Let's take few
Yeah,
calls.
we tell the man we're not the call he coming late. Yeah, he came late.
No, don't
the
sleep our guest.
late.
Yeah, but
the man wanted to challenge yesterday. Say I will be there 5 minutes to 4. Look at your time.
yeah, no.
Okay.
So we were about to scatter the whole report from Honorable Sebukan.
And the report, I know that 12 pages or 13.
Yeah, but we'll look at it. Yeah? So we'll take course. Why you announcing the number? Before you announce the number, we'll go to the overcrowdedness of the various prisons across the country. Sure. And the last time it's a sign, all right?
Sure.
The guy reported that the prison was made for 25 inmates. Now they got they got close to 100 inmates in there.
People hanging all.
Yes. So it's something that we have to speak with we'll have to go in a meeting and ask them and let them report so you can know. And I will call it on
the IG to visit the areas.
Yeah, whoever is in charge should do it. Whether the police, the justice,
and
the court, and everything.
By the grace of God, money. And sometimes to just put someone in jail, that's another thing. But what's the S? You got to look at the nomenclature of the case. So now somebody just like when one community chairman can settle. They say, hey, you take your trust, you will take your
so the community too.
Yes.
You need your development plan. Yeah, each community announced the number.
Yeah, like get the land activated.
So the chairman chairman.
No, but sometimes chairman are respectful. I mean, they respected in the process. On a serious note, because
I would do investigation like you community chairman. Community chairman.
So 077285961. That's the number to call. We're taking only 3 calls. Enough for you because our guests already here. No time to waste time flash or whenever you are playing phone. Why is it true? We are not playing phone here. 077785961.
Josephus on top of things, though.
Yeah, we are.
All right, so to the females, you can call on 0777253819. Let's take calls. I'll give you the opportunity. Some people started calling me already. But...
Yeah, go. Yeah.
Okay, let me
take that first one.
Yeah. Hello. Hello. Yes, sir. Yeah, keep moving.
That lawyer really small now. Who won't cut you off? Dad, can you lower your radio small?
Dad, I'm gonna put you up there now. Yeah, better.
So I think I heard about somebody. I think I was the previous doctor program that was just there, a librarian who have come from America, established some enterprises employing some librarians to work. That's very important in this country. Everybody can have our own government. That is very bad of us.
Okay.
There are other issues that you're generating over there. This is my very first time calling to True FM.
Okay.
I always listen. I have become a priority to listen to True FM radio station because people speak truth.
Okay.
And to power. And these are things that we really want. So I'm very interested in some of those things that you are saying. That's why I just called this afternoon to just let you people know. But all of the time I will be calling to get some information to listen to True FM. This is my only station that I always listen to.
Okay. All right. Okay. When you call, just stay away from your monitor. You see, small mark from the light to go.
Sorry, I to see your body.
Oh, thank you, Yada. What funny?
podcast.
Oh,
You know,
I think I will reposition our English. Is there reciprocation or what? What is it?
Look, when I take it no quiet, I ban all the
The
colors.
fuck color.
You basically when they get in my body, they don't want in my body. Anyway, Chief, I'm here at Truth FM. If you get my number, I'm right here. I'm not hard to be seen. You don't make it look like somebody that it's so difficult to see. I'm begging you. You don't treat me like that. No, I'm around. I talk with everybody and stuff. So don't get it time. Frankly, before we can take our guests, I am actually an introvert. I'm somebody who is not that kind of outgoing person. The radio is actually making me to talk, interact with people, but on my own, in my closet, sometimes I can be so tired to talk. Let's be friends. I would say, send me message, right?
Great.
So, well, yeah, so that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is. But when I didn't, what is it? I just laughing.
No, you know why I laugh it?
No.
There are two things I grab in me. This is the first time calling, this is the first time beginning to laugh.
Oh. All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Oh, no, but we did cross again, right? It was said about somebody.
No.
Yeah.
Someone.
Okay, let me see. I think the last person. Yeah. Hello?
How are you, man?
Hi. Yeah, Chief. No.
It's just the last time I dropped the line.
Okay.
They got
All right. Okay. All right. We're not taking calls again. I ban the callers.
Yeah.
No calls. No calls. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, so thank you so much. This is I would like to welcome you to the last segment of State of the Nation, 30 minutes slipping away from 4 o'clock. We already have with us in studio the Chief Executive Officer of the Anthony Weather Foundation, in person of Mr. Anthony Weather, and today he comes to actually talk about the recent report by Montserrat County District 2 representative in person of Sekou Safori Kane. With much ado, I'm right here with my lead host in person of Magdalene Saah. Mr. Weather, I want to say welcome to the media again.
Thank you.
Stranger, right?
Of course. Why should I be a stranger here when this is my home?
Okay.
So
I like the way you keep watching the studio. We used to see security bringing you inside.
Well, we all serious business, and we have to move seriously. We didn't come here to play, So we have to be serious. And it's not an issue of security right now. It's about the issue that is at stake. So I'm here prepared to discuss in depth of it.
Okay, you attended the sitting that the district sitting.
Now, I knew that it was going to be a waste of time. So why should I?
What do you mean by that?
Of course, reading from the report, I was astonished that it was good that I didn't go there because it was just a waste of time, and I hope that next time we will do better.
Okay, you listened to the district representative. He spoke for pretty close to 20-25 minutes, giving his report. That's his first report for let's just say 2024-2025. Now, he gave this report to residents within the district to go and scrutinize it. Apparently, there will be some meeting calls so that they can come back with some questions where he will be in a position to answer. Now, you as one of the stakeholders within the district there, you come in now, you say you want to talk about this report. What is it that you want to talk about?
So firstly, thank you for the invitation, okay, and giving me the audience to sit in your studio. I mean, I'm impressed by your level of working, and I will always continue to praise your work. I mean, we as young people, when we give an opportunity, it's better to push beyond the level or expectation of people, and that's what it should be. And I want to say thank you to Magdalene and Josephus for your hard work. I also want to extend my condolences to the people of Nima and Liberia at large. I've been off balance for a couple of days when especially when the body of the late senator of Nima County was taken from his striker funeral home. I've been watching it. I mean, that is why, man, when you stand for your people always come out to show love for you in time of need. So going straight to the report, I want to say good afternoon to the people of Liberia and district number 2. Like I said from my intro, that report was a waste of time, and it was a waste of time of the people of district number 2, and that was why I didn't even waste my energy to go there. So I mean, he's right to call a meeting, but I will tell you that there will be no meeting call, because what is in this document does not represent a sitting lawmaker.
So, but were you invited?
Well, I was not sent official invitation, but like he did to others, he just sent an invitation openly on the Facebook. The lawmaker is the person who always sent all open invitation. When he gave me one bag of rice, he put on Facebook, and that was it. And those of them who
no, but if he did on Facebook as a resident of the of district number 2, and I mean, it's you got a stakeholder for that matter.
So he had a choice to invite me or not. So I'm not offended about that.
No, but if the invite was actually on social media, and you one of those that want to see district 2 go forward,
of course,
why didn't you go?
So, like I said, I knew this particular sitting was going to be a waste of time.
Why was it a waste of time?
Because I didn't see any workings for the past 1 year. Because listen, this is
it's 1 year, honorable.
Yeah, that was what I said. For the past 1 year of his working, I didn't see anything. So I knew that there was not going to be a report, or going to be the issue of lecturing people and telling them how you feel at the job, and how that was just
it's 1 year. So what have been your expectations?
So in 1 year, this is what you campaign for. First thing the honorable campaign for, because I was one person who critically followed all of the candidates who contested in the race. First thing he campaigned for was to complete the uncompleted project that he was massively defeated for in the 53rd legislature. For example, he talked about the school at Jacobstown. He was to complete that project. So I expected that in year 1 he was going to continue. He was going to begin some level of working there. And the issue of the renovation at the MVTC, the lawmaker campaign on that he was going to make sure to equip that institution for the people of District 2. He did not touch that building. He did not even carry one instrument to improve that system in year 1. You look at the public clinic, he's talking about, he campaigned on health, he campaigned on road rehabilitation, he campaigned on medical equipment, and those are things that he didn't do in year 1. He did not even initiate that, so it tells you that he didn't have anything to offer in year 1. All of us seeing the report is just triviality and trying to show off that how desperate you want to keep yourself in power.
Okay. Now, let's go back. If I listen to you saying 1 year, this is the second comeback of Representative Cannon, right?
Of course.
Great. Now, what are some of those things, the legacy that he left behind from the 53rd legislature at the time, bouncing back to 54, 55?
So, like I said, you go to the Jakarta Public School, those are uncompleted projects.
At his first term.
Of course. And if you check in a report, that's the only tangible he's trying to show there. You look at the look of the Baratan Creek Bridge. That was done. That was something that he make initiation, right? That was something that he make an intervention for during the 53rd legislature. And if you check in the 53rd report he was giving at the MVTC hall, that was one of his cardinal projects he was earmarking. You look at the Nicholas Town Road, the 53rd legislature. You look at another images for Nicholas Town Road. Those are things that he had a hand mark on in the 53rd legislature. But instead, the 53rd legislature is doing catalog. This is a whole book, a waste of people's time. You're talking about 53rd legislature project into your 53rd report. I think it was a waste of time. And if you talk about district sitting, look, I thought the lawmaker would have come up with a vision of a campaign statement. For example, some of the things you campaign on, catalog into your first sitting, right? Tell us this is what you begin with. And in year 2, this is what you're going to start with. In year 2, year 3, this is what you're going to continue with in year 3, and all of that. That will give us a broad knowledge of how you're going to lead the district in the next 2-3 years to come, or in the next 5 years that you have. But looking at the report, you want to talk about introduction, talking about who he is, where he was, what kind of profession he had. Then you came to page 3, going on and on. You posting picture. I went to this other program. I make an intervention, give 5,000 librarians somebody here and there. That is not the reason you can call for a sitting of that kind of importance. We should be cataloging, look, what you really came to power for, and in your closing statements, you tell in year 2 what you're going to do. But look at the entire report here, Chief, trust me, I can tell you, there was no project initiated by the Honorable in the first year, and there's no project that he has vision for in the second year of his administration.
So, there are unfinished projects, or we call this ongoing projects, from the 53rd. Yeah, the Jacobtown, the Amagashi Market, the District Hall in the Peace Island, Johnsonville Township Public School Annex, 6 classrooms. And let's look at the Jacobtown proposed public school. The pictorial is right there. I think you have yours, right?
Of course.
And then look at the current look.
So
is it not a progress, because this is a public school?
No.
And furthermore, Chief, just a little bit, the bridge, the previous bridge, which is called the Bala Creek, the previous look, and now the current look. And let me leave the road, because the road, what I'm seeing here, it almost like I don't really know, but it looking like a little bit confusing.
Yeah,
and I'm not seeing it.
Similar.
Yeah, it's thank you. That's the word. It's similar.
Yes.
So I mean, it's a little bit. So I don't know what he actually did with this. It looks similar, right?
Yes.
So for the let's look at these unfinished or ongoing projects. Let's be realistic in our analysis. The proposed and the current look of the Jacobtown.
Yeah, and let me take public school. Let's take a step.
Yeah, that's a public school.
So let's look at the public school. Like I said,
yes,
he made an intervention in the 53rd legislature. And what he has here as a pictorial evidence is as a result of his intervention in the 53rd legislature. It is not as a result of his intervention at the 55th legislature. So it's actually a waste of time for us. That's why I said the report, the whole entire report in totality is a waste of time. Then you look at the public school here, right? The proposed Jacobtown public school. The first picture you see there on page 15. The first picture you see there is what you visualize to say this is what we expect after the finishing of the project. The second picture there is the current look from the 53rd. So from the 53rd till now, that was an incomplete project that he didn't touch. So he campaigned on that. Look, if I enter the legislature, I'm going to make sure to complete this Jacobtown public school. Till now, he hasn't made one intervention. So it's contradictory. Now, if you
so that means the public school still remains the same.
It still remains the same.
Okay.
But yes, if you do a pictorial pictures like this, people see that they may already complete the public school, which shows that you have not even done 1% intervention in public school.
If it is proposed, I know it is proposed.
No, I'm not.
I know that the current will know that it's current.
I'm not talking about you.
But since the 53rd, or since the 1 year he ascended to the 55th, right?
Yeah, of course.
No
intervention. He has not done a single jot of a work over there. And that is why I said, do not waste the people's time. We already knew from your campaign messages, this was an uncompleted project that you campaigned for, that you're going to complete as you are sent to the legislature. In year one, I will expect that you'll begin that project. That means you'll do some intervention. If you begin some intervention and tell us, though, we have started this project because that was what I campaigned for, and this is how far the project is, and in year 2, this is what we're going to do, and the expectation is when we're going to open the public school. Then you are giving a clear picture to the district residents that, yeah, you are prepared to work for the community.
Okay, so what you are saying, since he was part of the 53rd legislature at the time, and he started that project, and later on, the former lawmaker Jimmy Smith instilled that school was never completed.
Of course.
So, in a nutshell, you're trying to say, you just should tell the people in your report that my first year, we're going to make sure, or we will make sure before the end of my tenure, that school will be completed.
Of course.
This is what you are saying.
Give us a vivid report on that. Now, look, we have either started work or we are not started work. But from my understanding, and I went there, they have not started work there. So why should you include in your report? Are we discussing 53rd legislature? Was it a 53rd legislative report you want to make there? Or you want to make a 55th legislature?
It's an ongoing.
So
I mean,
then,
before you came here, I was talking about the issue of continuity.
yeah, so it will
It's
just be,
important, and continuity is important. And even the former lawmaker who was at the 54, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Honorable Smith, right?
Mhm.
I don't know. When everybody come, they come with different vision. But some of the projects, when you come, it's a public stuff. It's not in his name. You carry on. And I mean, he was there at the 53rd. Now he has returned at the 55th.
And,
So
that
we
pub-
don't want him to actually.
and moreover, that public school is an unfinished government project. Yes. Because normally I know whenever you pass maybe a bill or you propose something to get something into your own district, that means left now with the government.
So
The lawmaker work is done, right?
So
Uh-huh.
district development form,
Yes.
money was allotted for this project.
For
That's
this-
a research I'm doing right now.
Under his administration,
Yes.
this project began.
Yes.
Under Jimmy Smith administration, according to him, his last city report he gave to the district, there was no district development form.
Okay.
So therefore, he could not do anything there. Sometimes it's good to give a progressive report on training development in your district. Look, the truth is that I am not saying that this project should not be something that will be cutting up for the district. Even if you gave me a chance today, I will tell you that this project should begin today. Because the issue of public school continue to remain a challenge for the people of district number 2.
Okay.
The best thing you could do, instead of having taxpayer money wasted here under Jimmy Smith administration, we saw that play was used for the camp of less fortunate youth. They were all wasted behind there. During the campaign, they just used that same youth in that very building. You saw what happened to the district office there. They vandalized that district office and they ran back into that very building. Now, it's very important that you who begin the project, you have come back to office. Look, tell us, do not put a pictorial evidence here and just say propose. People see it as a project that is either ongoing or you started doing well or you have completed by pictorial evidence here. As soon as they see the picture in the book, somebody say, yeah, I already did this.
Whereby nothing has happened.
Whereby nothing has happened. So you should stop misleading the people and wasting their time. That is the reason why he could not even speak for an hour. Because if you read this whole report into time, they may have begun nothing. He have begun nothing. You just gave one bag of rice to somebody and put it into your report. Come on.
No,
What were you doing?
that was kind gestures, and you are a humanitarian.
Are there,
you
distinction in reports?
You do a lot of humanitarian activities in your district. I know how good you are. I'm not trying to blow your horn here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so tomorrow if you become a lawmaker, that could be part of your achievement, especially when you are donating to orphanage homes.
Yeah, so even the money I gave food to community post. You are also posting on my social media and carry on the world globe. That yeah, I want to get one bag already, one community dwellers.
Well,
that's the point I'm coming from.
Sometimes it's personal, and sometimes it's if you actually take money from the district development fund, for example, that would be an achievement.
So here's a picture I'm trying to capture here, Magdalene. Liberia is poor. Let's take it for a fact, right? But we always like to market the negative side of our country. If I give one bag of rice to somebody, I stand as a representative or as a humanitarian, take picture with them. Next day, I pull in a big, brochure, send it around. Mr. Weller making donation of rice to community dweller. What does that? What's the picture of that? I'm simply if you make a donation to an orphanage home, great. That's a news. It does not single out anybody. If you make a donation to a community, that's a news. It does not single out anybody. But if you make a donation to an individual because they come to you and they say, look, I'm hungry, not easy, Papa, today, not easy on me. Just the money I get back already to somebody. So I also take that picture and put it in my brochure. It just shows that we try to tell the world how poverty striking our people are. So we'll do even one favor for them, we should put it in our brochure. And this is the disappointment of the whole entire report. You cannot be a lawmaker and you claim that you came to power to develop and rescue the district. You come back, your whole report is just based on what we call social corporate responsibility. You get one bag of you put it there. You get somebody just opportunity of financial aid of 5,000 to go to school, you put it in your brochure. And you and the person standing. Let's try to change the narrative of our politicking. Let's try to change the narrative of our people. Let's be real. if you were going to go to a school and maybe give 50 students a scholarship and maybe make that intervention instead and take a picture of all 50 students, you can't single out individual there. Let's be real here. Let's take politics to another level. As a lawmaker or as an individual, for me, like for example, right, I'll be attending a program the 25th of this month. We'll be putting out 70 students on my ward that's opportunity to graduate in technical vocational training area. But I'm not going to take one person from there and tell him and say, yeah, I did this for this person. No. So you'll see those 70 students will start to celebrate. If I take picture with them, it means nothing because they came to tell how impactful we have become in their life. Let's be real, this report is a waste of time. And I think the lawmakers should not waste the people of District 2 time again like that.
So what's your output when it comes to the Nicholas Town rule?
So, Nicholas Town rule. I think myself I made a visit there the other day. And I'm preparing something that I can do an intervention with people in Nicholas Town. That rule is deployable. The people there are struggling. Every rainy season they have that kind of condition. I expect in a lawmaker oversight, he's supposed to start pushing the public works ministry to do a concrete rule over there that will help the people to alleviate their stress. But to not go there, you put one truck load dead there, then you stand by the truck load there, then you take picture and you say, yeah, we're still gonna do that to the Nicholas Town people to alleviate.
No, Chief, you try to no, let me.
But that is why it is. Look at the report.
The way I saw you entering here today,
I
did very well. You are going to blow the studio. You feel so serious, and you. I don't want to say spoiling, but you really breaking things apart. But let's be frank, Chief. The rainy season doing the I don't know. There is no time allocated here. I'm not seeing time that was indicated here. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I've seen several bonus of zinc, doing the renovation of the Josephus Health Center. Several bonus of zinc. For God's sake, we know when the rain get ready to fall, sometimes the places where you can't even be expecting it falls there and destruction goes on. That was a donation to the Josephus Health Center. Okay. That's one.
When you go to the
and you in Josephus too, you saw it.
When you go to Sarah, how many bonus?
Several.
Sarah is more than 40 or 30.
But the message Sarah, that's more than.
No, listen now. Wait. Because when you say Sarah Bono, I call one program our two Bono. So I want people to listen.
No, wait.
Let me our two bonus. I'll call that ceremony.
So Joseph, I'm about to change as your seat right now. You're going to see right
because there. We said Sarah now.
I'm Sarah.
Because when you say Sarah, it will be more than 10 or 15, right?
15 yeah, of course. We're talking about Sarah.
And another one. He also made a donation of 200,000 to the district football team. Isn't that kind of giving back? That's another one. And also, making donation to the people, making donation to the disabled community, the mission of hope. Isn't that kind of?
So thank you for trying to give the mail a smooth ride. But
it's not a smooth ride. When he comes here, if he got
no, she asking you questions.
Because you say
like I said, trying to. At least she's giving him smooth ride. Just said trying to.
I am playing the devil's advocate. So, I am not for him.
So I
don't even know him. Or maybe I've seen him maybe before, but I don't have it with him like one-on-one.
So the issue of health.
Get to know him.
The issue of health.
Yeah.
Was one of the key pillars for which Honorable Sekou Kana campaign for.
Okay.
To go to a clinic to have a challenge of 20 bonos and to need 2 bonos is an insult. Let's be real.
You are quoting Josephus.
Let's be
that
real.
Would be one of the several donations he made.
So the man is not a secret person. Everything he does is on his social media page. I followed that. He went there and he donated 2 bonos zinc. He won, I think, green pickup. And then the one get there. and this is the disappointment.
The green pickup, they want to see here. He made donation of rice They should be now in black people.
So I
You
don't
know,
talk
but
about
you
no,
see
but
one people
no,
see you
but
is
no, but
ready.
no, but Madeline,
Let's get to it.
Madeline, until you can allow me to learn, like I said, I can understand you play the double arcade to try to get him a smooth learning, but I think today he's on a very gradual learning. Here's the fact: when they gave 2 bundles of zinc to a whole project, go and see the condition of that hospital, Johnson
But
Popular
they
Hospital.
do.
Yes,
Okay.
go and see the condition of that hospital. Almost every part of that building is leaking.
Up to now.
Up to now, almost every part of that building is leaking. The issue of renovating that building, 2 bundles of zinc, it's just a drop in the ocean. That is what I said. Instead of trying to lecture the people of the district, please try to give us an oversight review of the health status of the Johnsonville Public Center, Health Center, right? To tell, oh, look, this is the condition of the hospital. This is where I'm at, or this is what I'm going to do after 6 years. In year 1, we made this intervention.
Yeah.
In year 2, we are going to do this other intervention. And in my last year, we'll have this hospital to this level. But if you go there right now, you'll see the entire structure there, the entire room in that place is leaking. So for you to go there and get 2 bundles of zinc, ask the people to pick one bundle, one sheet of zinc from where we got major issues, and place the one sheet of zinc to do replacement, it's an insult. That was not why you were elected for as a lawmaker. Looking at the donation to the orphanage home, like I said, I saw the pictorial evidence. I saw what he put on his page, and even in his report is there. The condition those people are in is such a way that it has to clinch the attention of all of us. All of us, not even him alone. I also have been there. I also have done a contribution, but you're not going to hear that on the radio.
Because you chose not to be
how
on the radio.
No, how will you feel?
I mean, we are all different.
How will you feel somebody take your father's picture or your mom's picture, just donating 1 bag of rice, and put it in social media?
You keep saying 1 cheese. Is it
I will keep telling you that.
I know you ratings no off, but in that one.
So we got over 300 persons at the orphanage home there.
Okay.
If you give 5 bag of rice, are you trying to, increase the number? So if you give 5 bag of rice to 300 persons, you are simply telling us that 1 person can survive on 1 cup of rice per whole year. What is the lawmaker playing for the disabled people? Those are questions I'm asking. What is he going to do after donating 5 bag of rice and 1 container of alcohol oil? After that, what is your plan? What are you going to do to renovate that place? What are you going to do to give the people hope of the sense of living again? Because these people are there, they don't have, in fact, with the kind of level of discrimination they have in society, they're not able to work like you and myself. So even do the regular hustle is difficult. But remember, if you are going there, put yourself in their shoes. What is your plan? Those are questions we're asking. That's why I said the lawmaker does not have a plan for year 2. The district is going to remain open like that developmentally until after he completes his year 2, then he come back to us again and place to be continued or proposed in his legislative setting for year 2 again, and then we'll just be looking at a picture, continue until 6 years and we'll not have nothing to achieve. Here's another picture I'm telling you about. He went to how do you call it, the New Israel community, New Jerusalem community. He put 1 load of dead there. He's too bad there and took the picture. That's part of the district report. What is your plan for the New Jerusalem rule? Honorable lawmaker, those are questions we need to ask.
You are once upon a time a good old friend to the current lawmaker. What brought the split?
I don't have a split with him. It's not an issue of split. I'm telling you, he had a honeymoon for year 1, going to year 2. I'm not going to sit and remain quiet on some of the things that he continued to do in the
apparently all of will bounce back now and say maybe Mr. Were has some ego eyes of becoming a lawmaker comes 2029. So he's taking onto the radio now.
So the issue of road rehabilitation continues to remain a challenge for District 2. The issue of expansion of electricity in our district continues to remain a challenge. The issue of pipeline water continues to remain a challenge. If you look at the whole entire report, it speaks nothing of that. The issue of poor health condition, where the public hospital in Johnsonville and Mount Barclay does not even have a single paracetamol to give to a patient on a day-to-day basis. The lawmaker does not have a single plan year 2. The issue of poor sanitation in our community, where you rely on the PCC to go and have 1 Saturday phone fair and cook enough rice at the office of the commissioner, and put young people in the street for one day and claim that you have contributed to the sanitation of our community, the lawmaker does not have a plan in year 2 for that. The issue of ambulance in our district, where pregnant women sometimes can die trying to find their way to the hospital overnight, the lawmaker doesn't have a plan for that in year 2. And if I can name on and on, this is why when you have a district sitting report, try to seek the knowledge of experts that advise you what you would do. Not just to sit in your office and write piece of paper.
So are you saying that this report came from behind closed door? Is this what you're saying?
Well,
so
it's not for me to say. You can see that, you know.
Yes. So the 2024 100,000 was allocated for the district. Did your lawmaker receive?
In the report, it's not there. So it tells you that it was just operating.
So they forgot about the district.
Like I said, the lawmaker does not have any of these things mentioned in the report. That is where I said he's not going to have a smooth ride going forward. If 2024 we have money for the district, he did not able to give us a
So we will have to do our investigation.
So we'll
do our investigation. But you also talking about ambulance. I know they 100,000 can do all of those things, like getting ambulance, constructing road.
$10,000 can give you an ambulance. I just try to procure one for my
and even the completion of all the projects ongoing or unfinished projects.
So beginning that I was saying year 1, you should show where you have started and what you're going to do in year 2.
You got 100,000. I don't have that in my account, but between you and I, when it comes to construction, getting of constructing roads, we know that
So 100,000 is the beginning of a district development.
Okay.
So he should just give us a clear picture as to where we are. But I don't want to go into that because I didn't do any investigation. But I know 100,000 was allocated into the budget for each representative for district development. So I hope that we all do our investigation. I'll come back here and tell you if that money was given to the lawmaker.
Just after the show, I have to find out whether his office received. Maybe they jump over the district.
No, they can't jump over his office. Why would they jump?
No, I'm just saying.
That government.
Meaning you were among the first.
You were among the first. The man currently he benefited as a chairman executive. So it tells you that the man government you enjoy all the meats of this government.
Well,
so you are no excuse to give
up. Honorable Jimmy Smith was the 54.
Yes.
Okay. But you don't have any kind of issue with some of the projects, even though he's not in position, but he was at the district city.
Yeah. So we're not discussing Jimmy Smith, we're discussing Sekou. I'm here to talk about Sekou. Yeah, it's a fact, right? Jimmy was at that program. Listen to the dissenting opinion. As far as I'm concerned, Jimmy does not have an incomplete project or even project that is ongoing for him. Because, like I said, Jimmy Smith and Sekou are playing the same book right now. Let me tell you the fact. All of what Jimmy Smith campaigned on, he did not initiate one. But I don't want to go into all of that.
The reason why he was removed anyway.
He was removed because of that. So let's not discuss him. So let's discuss Sekou.
The reason there are ongoing projects, I know, that should be for the district and not for an individual. So if the person leaves power, the project should continue. That's why I'm bringing him back in the picture.
So like I said, the district report did not capture that, but I don't. As far as my knowledge is concerned, Jimmy Smith does not have an uncompleted project.
Okay, so the issue of scholarship I know you two have scholarship,
of course.
A lot of scholarships and financial aid programs.
Of course.
You want to talk about that a little bit? I come to you small before I'll bring my next question.
So, as per my information, the lawmaker does not have.
No, I'm talking about you.
Yeah, of course. I have a scholarship program running across the district.
And how many people are benefiting?
I got about 125 students on board right now.
Okay.
And in the technical and vocational training area, I have 150% ongoing on my own personal work in the district.
Okay.
Yeah. So
and they all attend schools in the district, or outside?
Yeah. I got few people outside the district at MVTC, at the district institution like the the Pekida school and other institutions that we got our scholarship program running. So we got all of these schools that are captured. But like I said, we're not going to bring those schools to public distribute like the lawmaker has done. When he gave 5,000 $1,000, he put a school in your book. We're not going to do that.
No, but let's be frank. Everyone is different. That's one. Two, if you are using, I know if you are using the money, the district money, funds to fund these projects, I mean, they should be cataloged.
So again,
it's not about exposing people because of the good, the good that you do. But you have to cut, because if you don't do it, how will you even tell the story that we did this and we did that? So right now I'm seeing I got in my possession 356 deserving and underprivileged students are benefiting in a worth $5 million or a little over $5 million Liberian.
I also saw that, but investigation is ongoing. Let me just tell you this. Some of the school in question that he was claiming that he gave no financial aid and scholarship to those students have clearly told me that these are fallacy.
Wow.
We will come up with a clear report on that to be able to disprove the representative that all of what he's doing here as something that lack the substance of truth. And we're not going to give credence to that. Here are some of the issues, right? I'll tell you for free. You're talking about the issue of reconciliation. And he allotted a little amount for reconciliation and whatever and blah, blah. But yes, what we do in our capacity as a private citizen, right? I spent over $500,000 Liberian to organize a tournament for peace. We're not going to take lightly the representative role on a general level. If you meet a community, like I said, you look at all of the report, all of my investigation, my analysis have proved that all of the financial aid that he totaled up to 5,347,590 are fallacy. It's not true. Those institutions are going to give us a clear picture and will give you those reports and you can go and do your investigation. Thank God the schools name are all written in stones. You're not going to remove any of those schools name from there. So we are doing our investigation and all of these things are proving that some of them are not true.
So ourselves, by the grace of God, will get the strength to do investigation, especially they have St. Josephus.
I know where you're coming.
Yes.
There was a question that Magdalene asked you, but you just play around it. For me, I did not really see the answers to the end. You asking a question concerning the former lawmaker and being present. And why is it that he also show a sign of indication of reconciling? That was a good question that you also asked. But he spoke about dissenting views, dissenting with different views, because they are playing some kind of game. What kind of game are you talking about here?
So I see a game of conspiracy theory.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, so you don't want it to be friends. Yeah. It's the time for reconciliation.
They're not even friends. The Honorable Jimmy Smith, former lawmaker, still want to continue as representative. He's looking for every forum to showcase that he's the best. The current lawmaker tries to prove to the people that I'm the best.
I bring it here.
Yeah, I just bring it on board. They come and sit there. But if I will steal the show. You saw the man push up when the man was walking out of that hall. Almost everyone in that hall walked out of there. And you saw the kind of media posture you had. People started interviewing him. What are you doing here? What you came? And he told them clearly that I came here to let the people of the district know that I remain the best and I'll continue to fight and front for the community. He did not say I came to support Honorable Sekou Kone agenda. So the truth is that conspiracy theory is not going to work with young people. Come 2029, that is why I'm going to come outside in 2029. No, excuse me. When I say I'm going to come out, the issue of deciding leadership in our community, I'm going to fight to the letter for that for my people. Because if we just sit there and allow Jimmy Smith leave and say we're going to come back and say we're going to leave, Jimmy Smith come back, the district will not go anywhere. So we're going to see how we will fight to get a deserving leader.
Wow.
Going back, they start to insult each other. I got a video here that they made that recently hotel press conference on the Liberia Global News. Lambasting Sekou Kone just few days to the occasion. But so in the public.
So you put it
it's
right.
Not true.
So the thing there is that politicians will always be politicians. And this is a message to those young people listening to to learn from. Don't engage with insult. Don't insult or carry on. I mean, disgruntled behavior because you are supporting a candidate.
Of course.
You can do that constructively.
Of course.
Because the people at the end of the day, they remain friends. The issue with reconciliation, well, I support that. Because you cannot develop a community, you cannot develop a district when the people are at loggerhead, especially with people, someone who served the previous position, or your how you call it, what a big word to use, somebody who was in a position, predecessor, right? Yeah. So you want him to have a district city without somebody who was in a seat before to come and be present. Then you call that conspiracy theory.
I just want them to know that we know what they are doing.
Okay, so we have to.
So yeah, the truth, right? We know what they are offer, we know what they are up to, and we will be ahead of the plan. The issue of reconciliation continue to remain a paramount theme for myself. But let me tell you, the people of district number 2 are not divided. It is the politician who want to keep himself in power are divided over common ideology, believing that I am the best, I am the best.
So the thing here is that after elections, we took a lot of time talking about calling on, even up to now, we still tell people to go back to their various counties, their districts, to reconcile the people. After elections, too many things happen. People cross boundaries and you already know. So we always tell our leaders to reconcile.
Of course, like I said, after elections, politicians.
But you saying that there was nothing like, or there is nothing like disunity within a district. It's wrong. No, I don't want to believe you.
So yeah,
I don't want to agree to that.
So yeah, the fact I was able to bring 33 communities under an umbrella for a peace tournament. There was not one person who took an injury from there. If there was unity at that level, like you are saying, or people are insinuating, trust me.
But I mean, let's say you are not a politician. That's why you are a humanitarian.
Humanitarian.
Well, no, that's for 2029, right? You are a private citizen. So let's see if Mr. Sekou Kone calls for the kind of gathering, whether everybody comes. So you should be asking I should be asking now whether everybody went there at his own gathering, whether it was done peacefully, whether the people, how well was the attendance and everything. Then I mean, you should be giving us some report.
So according to what I saw or I received as a report, we have out of nine contestants, we have 4 persons who attended the occasion.
Okay.
So we still got 5 persons that are in disagreement with his workings.
Okay.
So it tells you that.
But they all send representatives.
The issue of reconciliation. So that their names are mentioned on a Musa Kone Senate representative.
Sure.
He didn't go in person. Koklo Buffer, he went there in person. Honorable Jimmy Smith was there in person. Honorable P. Edwin Chester was there in person. So all of them are in disagreement with his agenda for reconciliation, because the reconciliation is just on the surface and not in the depth of it.
Okay, our people can wait to participate.
Yes.
Yeah, Josephus.
Yes, Anthony Weather, Chief Executive Officer, Anthony Weather Foundation. Yeah, we are about to activate the lines by calling on 0777-285-9610, 0777-285-961. That's the number to call, and you can have your say. We'll give you 30 seconds. To each caller. Oh, yeah. 30 seconds. I know how the line will be like today. Yeah. No time to waste. Good afternoon.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Go straight to the point. Your name, where you call from?
Okay, I call from Ria community in Liquid Town.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you come to the public, you should come with truth. Okay, I see your student guest. Do we have some level of disunity in him? If you want to see to have a question to be answered, if you are going to this meeting, I will call instead of sitting and listening and reading people. If you are going there to listen for a very second argument, you have a question. You know what I'm saying? I think it's too early with the ambition that you got to So we have no time about disunity in here. Very simple.
Okay.
Questions will kill yourself. If you don't take time, you will crash.
Okay.
You understand?
If you don't take time, he will crash. Next caller. Good afternoon.
Yeah, no, how are you, man?
Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Jason to Usman Kruma.
Go right ahead, Kruma.
When it comes to the district scholarship business, my sister-in-law is one of the beneficiaries of that program at the National Islamic Girls Academy. So your hosting studio should do a funny better. Maybe the amount that he's talking about, if that was, they may actually get students on scholarship. So that was there to clarify this evening. So thank you.
Okay, thank you. The man actually gets student on the scholarship there. 07772859661. 07772859661. Someone is talking about the scholarship, but it cannot be exact on the money. But however, you got to give me female number and house. Let's get to this other caller. Yes, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Your name and where you call from?
Let me say good afternoon. This is point to the executive secretary of the Honorable Civil Can.
Go ahead.
So let me it's frustrating that the people in the studio wasn't a part of the program. So all that he's saying is what they say. Point of correction, there is no point in time that the lawmaker campaigned on the renovation of MVTC. The lawmaker has consistently fight for MVTC to be increased to a degree granting institution to be reviewed to that. So it's not renovation. You talk about the next time will be a landmark on the lawmaker's project during his 15th term when he served as lawmaker. That is a fallacy. The lawmaker did not have a single project. In fact, when you look at the district report, where you see the public school, I think the guy came in the office to giving a report. When you check to that, you see that photo is under incomplete project. So when you see that it's uncompleted project. So this project remains of priority to the lawmaker.
Okay, so Alex, we will have a lot of time for you to come here and I mean let me invite the lawmaker. Said, I will do an official invitation for him. Then I mean yes, for you guys. I was telling you I received the pictures yet, but I just want to ask, was there any intervention made the Jacob Town Public School?
The Jacob, okay, Magdalene. The gentleman still talk about the 110K. I was allotted to every lawmaker. Magdalene, you are aware 100K was allotted in the 2024 draft national budget. That 100K when the recast budget came and extended that 100K, and not a single lawmaker of the Liberia received that amount. That amount was reduced. And in fact, when the 100K was allotted at the time, the lawmaker directed it strictly towards that public school. Liz was in travel for that project. The team went there, they did the assessment, but when the recast came up, it affected the project. And like I said, it's just unfortunate that the gentleman still did not enter the program.
Okay.
The lawmaker made it very clear in a report that in the coming days, as it stands, judging for the 2025 budget that was just passed, in the next few weeks, the teams are set up and that
okay. Okay.
If you don't come for sitting in because you want to continue now, you just come to disturb the public and cause division. That's not how it works.
All right, Alex was saying your invitation, so you come along. You let it last for.
Good afternoon.
Oh, Chief, gotta say well for your monitor. Oh.
Good afternoon.
Yeah,
yeah. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. This is Mervyn Tuba in a call from Johnson V, District 2.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to thank the student guest for the information he's provided. But I just want to throw some light on the 100,000 that was allotted in the 2024 budget. I think Foundation number 6 representative Dennis Samuel is also talking about that money.
Okay.
The money was reduced in the recast budget to 35,000. But unfortunately for them, they did not receive a single dime. So that money was not provided to any of the district representatives. So that's the information I want to provide.
Can we squeeze the last one?
So maybe I can also do your.
Yes, I was the person you call. I was trying to text Honorable Ennis to see whether All right. Okay. Thank you. I was the
Yeah.
last one.
No, we can take any more call now because
The Miss
Mr. Weather.
Business person.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, Magdalene, good evening.
You win on us. Why first you get a fine and for what?
Yeah, but I'm sure I'll be.
Oh.
Oh, you guys. You say you guys snap. All right, Chief. How you doing? Long time.
Not that. Look, that you know, this is the thing when they come because they say business in this country have become money making thing. So if you want to become a representative, so your representative is having a meeting.
Okay.
To go there where you're supposed to be asking the man the toughest question and thing. When you're in studio, say you need to tell me in line, and beyond brother, tell me easy. Ask the man question, go there. You can't go represent the man, go ask you question, then you
Okay.
answer it. Please.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, but the man can keep quiet. He got stuck in a district and he has to. I mean, how far we're not taking course again? How far you? Yeah, what fish you get a fine district too?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
anyway, yeah, yes,
yeah,
sir.
Mr. Weather.
Yeah, so
Get into the callers then.
so it's one thing to listen, and it's another thing to comprehend what the studio guest is saying. I did not say I'm going to contest 2029. I say I'm not going to sit back to keep my hand full to allow our district to be taken away by
It's a constitutional right.
So of course it is mine, but I don't want to put a misconstrue what I said. Okay, so I'm going to make sure the deciding factor of who become representative of district number 2 in 2029. I'm going to stand for that.
Okay.
I'm going to fight to make sure who become representative. The person must have a clear agenda as to what they're going to do for the community and what they're going to do in year 1, year 2, and moving onward. Secondly, the office assistant or secretary assistant for Honorable Civil Connect Court, and I listened to him. He said that uncompleted project. That's the same thing I'm saying here. We are not in contradiction. I just said to you, what you have in your document, your brochure, are uncompleted project, and a roll out from the 53rd legislature. Okay. If you are giving a report for the 55th legislature, tell us what you have done in terms of project. Your colleagues are out there, they are doing groundbreaking and trying to connect breaches in community, and you are there putting the right distribution picture in your report. It's unfortunate, and that's why I'm saying I really say that you are in agreement with me. I will hope that next time you will do better in year 2. Please give a clear plan as to what you're going to do in year 2. What are some of your priorities in terms of project? Because you did not give the people on the district a chance to even have questions. But you are restricting Of course, there were no questions and answer period. You just stage managed that. The representative spoke for 10 minutes. After that, he walked out of the hall. He claimed that somebody passed away for you, which we know that it's not you. You should have postponed the program first of all. The district sitting if you knew that you had somebody that passed away for you. So I hope that you'll do better in year 2 for our community. It got nothing to do with representative agenda. I'm a Liberian citizen. If I want to contest in 2029, it's up to me. It's my right. And I think that this.
All right, thank you. The calls keep coming, and it's an open invitation to the lawmaker. Yes, an open invitation. Alex, please take note. Thank you so much.
Thank you.